Hey, it's Aaron the Hope from Mobilereviews-eh.ca, and today we are going to do the review for the Element Ion case. This is one of the slimmest iPhone cases that I've come across, which still provides a bit of drop protection. I'm a big fan of how my iPhone feels inside this case, but I do have to say that this case probably isn't as protective as other cases. I'll elaborate on that in a bit. The shape of the case isn't uniform like a lot of other cases, which adds to the handling, I'm going to say nirvana, of your iPhone inside the case, and the blend of the materials of the case is also really nice. However, the case exposes more of your iPhone than other cases, which isn't great, and it is a pretty pricey case at $50. Based on our time with this case, we gave the Element Ion a score of 4.1 A's out of 5. This case does better than the Spigen Slim and Tough Armors, better than the Otterbox Symmetry and Commuters, but not as well as the Thule X3 or Tech 21 cases in our opinions. If you want more information, check out our review table for this product on a review blog. If you want to see how the Ion compares against other slim droppable cases, check out our comparison tool on our site. Links are in the description section below.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobilereviews-eh.ca.
Now, Mobilereviews-eh.ca, we base our reviews on actual usage. So we went and bought this case, and the first one that came, the sides were actually really loose, and you would squeeze them and they would make a clicking noise because they didn't fit the iPhone properly. It took a while for us to get a replacement case, but it is here. This case is also droppable from 4 feet, which is pretty significant considering that this case doesn't look like there's much to it. I'm pretty comfortable dropping from about a height of 4 feet. I wouldn't go any higher than that. So again, slim, tough case, pretty awesome. Now, one of the most important things that we do is compare it against other cases, and despite the fact that the Element Ion isn't one of the highest rated cases that we've reviewed, I would still probably go out of my way to recommend it. I'll tell you why. In terms of design, the Ion will add very little bulk and weight to your iPhone. This case is made out of several different types of material. You've got a slick back middle piece that's a little grippier, and the edges of the cases are quite rubbery. One of the things we didn't like about this case is it doesn't really fit the iPhone 100%. It's more like 99%. The edges of the case still flex a bit, and on our original case it really flexed, which is why we returned it. This is me being picky, but the flex is noticeable when compared to other cases, and this doesn't bode well in terms of dust and debris protection. This case is rated to mil-spec 810G, though Element doesn't explicitly state how high you can drop it, but we're guessing it's going to be okay up to 4 feet, which it is since we just did it. This is pretty awesome given how slim the case is. However, I feel this case won't provide as much drop protection as other cases that are rated to 4 feet because the cutouts on the Ion are actually quite large. So if you accidentally drop it on something a little rockier, the chances of your iPhone being scratched increases. Other things that are exposed on this case include your volume buttons. They're not fully covered. There is a little slit that may allow dust and debris to enter your case. When it comes to screen protection, the case does have edges, but they are fairly low, but they will still keep your iPhone screen off a flat surface. We definitely recommend getting a screen protector if you're worried about the screen getting scratched. When it comes to accessing your iPhone inside the case, the Ion is awesome. I'm a big fan of buttons that still maintain the tactile response of the buttons on the iPhone. The shape of the case also improves the handling of the iPhone inside the case, which is why the Ion gets close to full marks in terms of functionality. The sides of the case are far enough away from the iPhone's curved edges that you'll be able to use most screen protectors. One of the things that we did notice was how close the case was to the headphone jack. Plug-in and stock Apple EarPods will actually move the case. It butts up right against the top of the case. Now, this part of the case is pretty flexible, which means you could probably use slightly larger headphones, but this is something a little weird that I'm not a big fan of. Now, this isn't a cheap case. This is a $49.95 case. Well, taken to the Canadian currency rate, it's about $57 for me. So, you know, there's other cases. This case is like $10 to $15 more than the average iPhone case that we've reviewed that's slim and protective. You can get an Zigbee Octane that offers the exact same amount of protection for half that cost, and we're really guessing that, you know, it's a premium product. They price it at a premium range. The materials of the case do feel really nice. I do have to say that. So what do you guys think about this case? Now, when I say I'm going to recommend it over other cases that are higher rated, it's only because it's incredibly slim. It feels really nice. If I was still a suit wearing stiff going downtown every single day, having a bit of drop protection while still being able to put it nicely into my suit jacket is a big plus. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe to help this channel grow. Consider sharing this video or sharing the channel or giving me a thumbs up and leaving a comment to tell me how why you would not get this case or how awesome this case is. If you like what we do on Mobile Reviews-eh, do consider supporting us on Patreon or sending us cases to review, because each review takes me about 6 to 8 hours to do from top to bottom. And a lot of these cases I don't get for free. Elements didn't give me this case, so I get to keep it. Sorry guys. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Find us on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook and Instagram. Hey, someone should send me snail mail, because that would just be funny. What the hell is that?